Hey guys, it's Dr. Tim Harrigan and Kirsten, and we want to demonstrate something we recommend pretty much daily to our patients. And I'm not a big fan of sit-ups and crunches, but this conversation is about your core, okay? So your core is the foundation to everything. Without a good core, this is why 80% of adults have lower back issues, okay? That's not normal, obviously. It's very common, it's not normal. So your core is actually 6 different sides. It's the top diaphragm, lower diaphragm, and then all the sides that keep all of these organs together. But on the back side, it helps protect your spine. This is your central nervous system, which is very important. So we see a lot of people get injured or irritate their low back by doing these really aggressive sit-ups or crunches. There is absolutely no reason to do a dynamic or movement to strengthen your core. You could literally just stand here and I'm squeezing my core right now, right? You don't have to have this injurious potentially motion. We're gonna show you a couple things. A plank is basically gonna have our body just straight as a board. You're just gonna hold that position. The eventual goal is, ideally, we're gonna talk about the modification in a second, we want you to hold 1 minute planks, about 5 to 10 sets of that, 1 to 2 days a week, okay? So what's that mean? I'm gonna basically hold this position for 1 minute if I can eventually, take a couple minute break, then do another minute, right? So we're gonna do that 5 to 10 sets, at least 1 time a week eventually. Now, don't try that right now. If you're not capable of that, we're gonna show you how to work up to that. Maybe somebody can only do 5 seconds right now. Maybe they can do 20 seconds. The goal though is not to do maybe 40 seconds on your first set, wait a couple minutes, then I can only get 30 seconds, then I wait a couple minutes, then I can only get 20. We wanna pick a number that you can do consistently for all 5 to 10 sets in a row. Let's say 15 seconds, okay? Let's try to start there. Kirsten, let's have you demonstrate a floor plank and then we'll show you a modification of a plank. So it's simply kind of getting in a push-up position, getting your body as straight as an arrow and literally holding for 15 seconds. So if you don't mind, show people on your elbows now, another modification of this. You can do this position if this is more comfortable. So the goal is to hold this position for 15 seconds. So then I might have this person rest for a couple minutes, okay? Let your core rest. Then we would do that again for 15 seconds. Then rest again, then another 15. So we want you to pick that number that you can do for all 5 to 10 sets. Let's just say 6 sets, okay? So 15 seconds, 6 times in a row with 1 to 2 minutes rest between. Now, maybe you can do that for 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe that starts to get really easy. Maybe it's gonna take 2 months. There's no wrong answer here. After it starts getting a little easy though, instead of 15 seconds, let's go to 20 seconds. Then I'm gonna hold each position 20 seconds, 6 different sets with maybe 1 to 2 minutes rest between, okay? So you can see then the ultimate goal is to get to 1 minute planks eventually. Maybe it's in 2 years from now. It's not a race, but as you get stronger and as you get better and as you practice these, you will get better at them and it will be easy to hold that 15 seconds. So we wanted to get to a minute. Now, if you can do a minute easily, 6 different sets, I wouldn't try to go to 1 minute and 30, 2 minutes on each one. I would actually add a little bit of weight to your lower back to make it a little bit heavier. So maybe just a little 5-pound weight plate. Then I would place that on Kirsten's back if just 1 minute is too easy for her. So 1 minute's kind of the standard is where we want to get you. So if you can't do the floor plank, we're going to show you an even easier way, a variation or a transition to get down to that position she was just in. Well, actually, let's show them first the knee position on the ground. So if you don't have a bench or something high up, there's another modification of a plank. And basically you're just on your knees, okay? So it's gonna be a lot easier than when she was on her toes. And maybe you can only hold this for 15 seconds for those 6 different sets. That is fine as well. Work your way up over time. So a much easier version would just be find a bench or a stable chair, something that's gonna hold your body weight and not slip out from under you, and just hold this position, right? So if I can't go all the way parallel with the ground, just hold a 45-degree angle and hold that for maybe 20 seconds. Eventually, if I get to a minute on this, 6 different sets in a row, as we mentioned, well, then I can transition to some of the more challenging ones, okay? So the eventual goal is a regular plank. Again, maybe it takes a year, 3 years, there's no wrong answer. Eventually get to 1 minute where you're doing 6 sets at one time in one day, maybe once a week, if not 2 days a week. Guys, your core, it supports all of this stuff. There's so many disc issues that we see. When we have people get good at these, we virtually see those go away. They don't need any more, they still need chiropractic, but they need less chiropractic care, and their whole body just works better. So planks are super easy, they're non-dynamic, non-injurious, and we want you to get really good at them. We all need to.